Good evening and welcome to this evening's training session. My name is Bruce Kelly. I'm the program manager at Farm and Food Care in Guelph, and I'll be the moderator for this evening. The focus of these programs is to improve welfare and safety of both animals and people on the farm during day-to-day activities and emergency situations. Our presenters this evening are Victor MacPherson and Susan Raymond. So with that, I think I will turn it over to Susan, who's going to do the first part of the presentation this evening.
Thank you very much, Bruce. And I do want to thank Farm and Food Care Ontario for being a partner with us on this program this evening. So yes, we are going to be talking about a range of topics this evening. So today's training, it really is an introduction to large animal rescue training. We're going to be covering a little bit about the philosophy behind large animal rescue training. We're going to go into the incident command system, focus on livestock behavior, both normal and stressed animals. A large focus of this evening's talk is going to be on large animal rescue equipment and techniques. And then we're going to finish up with a little bit about what we're going to suggest for next steps as we go forward. A bit of background about Equine Guelph. So Equine Guelph is the center at the University of Guelph. We serve the horse and allied industries through education and training, research, healthcare promotion, and industry development. We opened our doors in 2003. Equine Guelph is supported and overseen by equine industry groups, and we're dedicated to improving the health and well-being of horses. And we do a range of different trainings, both hands-on when we are able to, but our real focus has been on online education. We have both our 12-week programs, which you can build on towards a diploma or certificate. And we also have our short courses on the horse portal. And then we also have our kids program, which is called Equimania. So in other years, you can see Equimania at a range of different events, a Royal Winter Fair and other events, but we also have a strong online presence as well. So looking at our large animal rescue training resources, we have, as I mentioned before, hands-on training, and then also we've recently moved into virtual training. We have a range of reference sheets and videos on our websites, and we really look at our training approach as a multidisciplinary training approach. We have a range of different trainers from different backgrounds, and we look at that in terms of our best practices. We started our large animal rescue training in 2014 with Dr. Rebecca Gimenez-Eusted from LAR. And to date, in terms of our hands-on training, we've trained over 450 people. So looking at a little snapshot of what we hope we will be doing, hopefully in the not so distant future, our large animal rescue training in terms of our hands-on. A bit of background about our large animal rescue training program. This is a magazine cover from firefighters in Canada. It's been published for over 60 years. And to our knowledge, this is the first time that there was a livestock or an animal on the cover. And that's a part of our training that occurred in 2014. So we're pretty proud about that. So looking at our program, we can all acknowledge that in today's society, responding to incidents involving animals is both an expectation and an acknowledgement that such incidents will likely involve putting themselves and others at risk. All large animal incidents, regardless of cause or scope, present a risk to injury to responders. Through proper training and the use of specialized rescue equipment, we significantly mitigate these risks and improve the odds of a favorable outcome for both animals and responders. By keeping responders safe, we improve our capacity to keep animals safe. And our program is grounded in the principles of knowledge, best practice, and application. And this is an illustration, a recent illustration of what can happen as we know that people put themselves at risk. So Dixon County man dies trying to rescue calves from a frozen pond. As I mentioned earlier, we started our program in 2014, partnering with Rebecca from LAR. We've been able to purchase and manufacture a range of specialized training equipment. We've developed a strong Ontario training team from a range of different disciplines and online training resources. We've been able to offer awareness and operational level courses for first responders and industry professionals. We've also been able to do some specialized training for veterinary hospitals, horse racing industry, the mounted police, and then in 2019, we also did training at the International Society of Equitation Science when they had their conference here at the University of Guelph. With our hands-on, we've trained over 450 people from a wide range of backgrounds, including firefighters, first responders, pre-service, law enforcement, animal control officers, veterinarians, veterinary technicians, emergency animal response teams, horse owners, livestock producers, and various associations. So again, a little bit of a taste of what we've done in the past, and we hope to do it again soon. And we hope that many of you can join us in some of these hands-on training courses. So an introduction to the philosophy in terms of incidents involving animals. So the overall considerations, when you're rescuing an animal is an extension of rescuing a person. I think we can all understand or appreciate that people do not accurately assess risk. When we promote a safer rescue, we improve the welfare of the animal, but we also protect livelihoods of those involved with the animals. And how you handle an animal emergency will affect public perception. I mean, we all know that people are very quick with their phones in terms of taking pictures and videos and uploading them very quickly. And whether or not it's accurate, it's going to be either a very good or poor reflection on the people involved with that animal rescue. So even if everything is done correctly, we have to acknowledge that a successful rescue may still have a negative outcome for the animal. And how you handle an animal in an emergency will affect what can be done with that animal in the future. So what is a large animal? For the focus of this talk, we'll be mainly looking at livestock. So a large animal could be one individual animal, so a horse or a cow. It could be a number of animals, or it could be a whole range of a number of, say, smaller animals like poultry that are on a transport truck. When we look at the examples of large animal incidents, there's many and they can be varied. Some that come to mind are barn fires, trailering accidents, equestrian sport accidents, multiple vehicle collisions, large animal entrapment, such as with ice, water, confined space, mud, as in that could be happening is very commonly right now, cast horse. A large animal incident can also involve a wild animal or something that's escaped from a zoo, a sanctuary, or a feedlot. Some of the challenges involved with a large animal rescue: lack of training and equipment, interagency cooperation and communication and training within the incident command system, the large animal owners themselves, and as I mentioned earlier, public perception, and then also the animal itself is a great hazard to the handlers. So the perfect rescue, when we're looking at dealing with an animal in an emergency situation, ideally enabling the animal to self-rescue or rescue itself, ensure no further injury to the animal, ensure no injury to rescuers or bystanders, to be prepared, professional, and with the right level of PPE, coordinated with all levels of ICS, and ensuring that the animal is under veterinary care. So even if it appears to be a well-executed rescue and the animal seems fine, we really need to make sure that that animal goes under veterinary care. And this is an important point. So there's no difference to the animal within these two pictures. So remember, your arrival is not considered calming to any animal in distress. So even if an animal is well trained, very used to people, in an emergency situation, it's not going to be able to recognize that you're there to help them.